Hey, to you who's watching this video, that feels like there are so many life obstacles and challenges against you. I was looking at a video just now, and that video made me realize just how much the odds are against me, right? And when I say me, I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about human beings. There's so many expectations that we have to live up to. So many things that are just ingrained in our DNA that, believe it or not, man or woman, can put us at a disadvantage depending on which side you're on. Me as a man, I especially feel that weight because as men, we are often challenged to be the best of the best. There's no ifs, ands, or buts in between. And as a man, I'm going to be very transparent with you and let you know that sometimes that pressure can be a bit overwhelming. And I know people will say, well, Marcus, it's not really a big deal. Marcus, it shouldn't matter. Just do the best you can. No. Unfortunately, people that have told us that have told us lies. I do agree with with the best that you can in certain circumstances, but it's no longer about doing the best you can. It's doing the best out of what's around you, based on who's around you and what's around you. And the reason why I say that is because only the best get the best opportunities. So if you want to get the best, you got to be the best, right? And there's a lot of pressure to do that. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, how do I get the best when I feel like I've been settling all this time? How do I get the best when I feel like the world is just upping one on me every day? This is how you get the best. You get the best by never giving up. All right? The best ain't just gonna come overnight. The best artists, the best motivational speakers, the best teachers, the best doctors, the best lawyers, the best whoever, they didn't become the best from just giving up. They didn't become the best because they let society crumble all over them. They became the best because they kept trying. They became the best because they knew, hey, it didn't work out right now. Guess what? It's going to work out later on. They became the best because they knew that even though things are overwhelming right now, there is no quit in here. You know what I mean? And that's how you ultimately become the best in your circle. That is ultimately how you become the best in your environment. It's not just based on what you do. It's not just based on who you face. It's not just based on the overall competition. It is based on you waking up every day to make a decision and say, you know what? I'm going to aim to be the best like no one ever was. Kind of like that Pokemon song, that the Generation 1 or Season 1 or whatever you want to call it, theme song, Indigo Plateau Season, all that good stuff. If you know, you know. When I was watching the video, or after I finished watching the video today, I had to make a decision and ask myself, Marcus, how bad do you want this? Now, that doesn't mean you don't find your proper place. I'm not going to say balance because balance is, you know, Lecrae said it best, and I agree with him now that I've heard him stated. Balance is just an illusion, really. You know what I'm saying? It's more so about finding your placement and your direction. And I had a decision to make in that moment as I'm, you know, about to get some protein snacks from the gas station and head to the gym. I can either sit around and mope about the fact that as a man, I'm just going to constantly face challenges, or I can get up off my butt, make it happen, and train myself, not even just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, to become the best individual I can be. So if anybody, man or woman, who's watching this video, I encourage you to be the best, all right? And you be the best by not giving up. You had a bad day? Cool, so be it. You had a breakdown? Cool, so be it. Fellas, that goes for you too. Ain't nothing wrong with you crying a little bit and having a breakdown. But as soon as you have that breakdown, you wipe your tears, you take a deep breath. I almost cried after watching that video just because I just felt like, Marcus, are you really going on the up and up? And the fact that I'm making my way to improve myself in some form of capacity, that answer is an absolute yes. There are still other areas that I can absolutely improve in, and I'm still working on. But the fact that I'm willing to take one and improve in that moment where I could have just sat around and did nothing, shows that I'm aiming to become the best I can be. I love you guys. Marcus Frazier, Teachable Tuesdays out.